Hello, this is Colin Liddell, and this is the Shortpod, a brief and succinct podcast commenting on the events and issues of the day. And today it is the 13th of June, 2023. Recently, Silvio Berlusconi, the ex-Prime Minister of Italy, passed away at the age of 87. There have been a few takes about this. In many ways, Berlusconi was viewed as a template for the kind of populist politician that has become increasingly common today. He first became Prime Minister of Italy back in the 1990s, and then I think in the zeros he was Prime Minister of Italy for a couple of terms, and he had a big influence at the time. He was good friends with Putin, and may even have been a very important influence on Putin's persona. Berlusconi also had a wide international appeal. People in a lot of countries seemed to like his style. And one of the things that particularly made him famous was his kind of alpha bonga bonga attitude. Bonga bonga, that was his own term for a kind of decadent party involving lots of young prostitutes. And he became particularly famous for a quote where he said that while illegal immigrants were not welcome in Italy, he would make an exception for beautiful girls. Oh, how we laughed at that. There's something quite likeable about somebody who's not uptight and who's prepared to have a good time, but also it shouldn't be forgotten that this is all part of corruption. This is all part of influence peddling. This is all part of dirty backroom deals that are designed to cheat the majority of the people. And I think what really brings this home is the fate of one of his bonga bonga girls, a Moroccan-born model called Iman Fadil. Apparently this woman was going to testify in a corruption trial against Berlusconi, and strangely, or not so strangely, she did not die a natural death. Now, I'm looking at an article in Morocco World News, and it reads, Italian magistrates have opened a murder investigation to shed further light on Fadil's death, Italian outlet ANSA reported yesterday. Fadil is believed to have felt some degree of strangeness in her actions and sense of being prior to her death. She told her brother and lawyer that she had been poisoned, according to ANSA. The preliminary results of the ongoing murder investigation appear to buttress Fadil's claims. A toxicology test has established that the former model died of a mixture of radioactive substances. Local reports have concurred. Fadil, who was a key witness in the Bonga Bonga trial involving former Italian Prime Minister and media mogul Silvio Berlusconi, was due to give evidence against Berlusconi. So I'll stop reading there. I won't get too dragged into the details of the case, but basically you have some woman who is about to testify, whose testimony could possibly hurt Berlusconi quite severely, and she's suddenly bumped off by radioactive substances. This is the calling card, obviously, of Vladimir Putin. So that suggests that Berlusconi and Putin were more than just good friends. Now, not to get too moralistic, politics is a dirty business, and you've got to kind of look at the big picture. And I guess Berlusconi kind of prepared the way for people like Salvini's Lega party, and for present Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's Fratelli d'Italia. And so he was part of a bigger picture of Italy moving away from the old kind of centre-left, centre-right political paradigm into, let's say, a more interesting political spectrum. Over and out.